Welcome to Can't Say That on Christian Radio. I'm Jesse Gable.
I'm Terese Main, and this is a special on-location edition of the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this was previously recorded during our share-a-thon at
Yes.
Family Life, and we thought it would be fun, in the midst of all the celebrating, to enjoy some light refreshments. This episode is all about unusual beverage flavors.
And I think some of them are sodas, some of them are caffeinated, right? That's a good thing during share-a-thon.
Yeah.
You want to keep your energy up.
Yes, and I know that you might hear some of these things and go, well, those are not healthy, and your body is a temple, and you're absolutely right. So we in no way endorse consuming these kinds of things in large quantities.
My temple can totally take it. It's indestructible. So
Our goal in this episode is really to talk about flavors, like how our mind can kind of be tricked by these food manufacturers and making you think, wait, is this? And so this is going to be fun for me because our fridge is usually stocked with weird sodas so that when people come over, they're like, ooh, what do the mains have now?
You talk about them often. And there's a bag here. There's a paper bag with sodas in it,
Yes.
weird beverages. I haven't seen any of them. I don't know what's in there.
Right.
Terese is peering inside right now.
I'm going to get the first one
Should I
out.
close my eyes?
Yeah, maybe. So here we go.
Okay,
We're
well,
gonna-
you just pulled
we're
it
gonna
out
open
right
the
in front of
first
me.
one.
Ooh, that sounded crisp.
Yeah, it's a little crispy.
All right, I'm going to put my hand
And I
out.
almost don't want you to look at it. Okay,
I'm not.
because of its color. So you can't look at the color until you're done drinking.
To just believe that my eyes are closed right
Okay,
now.
this is beverage
Here we
one.
go, beverage one. It's giving kind of a pink soda smell. Is kind of what I'm thinking.
It smells pink, he says.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow, hints of medicine. Hints of like they're trying to make this kid's medicine taste good.
Yeah.
I'm opening my eyes now. It is very red. This is like
Oh, this is like
Oh,
your
man.
mom would say this is so toxic for your red. This is a cherry lemon gummy worm flavored.
that's what it does taste like gummy worms.
Right?
It really does.
It is a Mountain Dew gummy worm flavor.
So my brother-in-law, I always pick on him because he doesn't just buy Mountain Dew. He'll
Yeah.
buy the Mountain Dew Sour Patch Kids Trolley Clear Edition,
The weird
zero
stuff.
sugar, the
Yeah,
weird stuff.
yeah,
And
yeah.
that's what you've brought today.
Yep, that's exactly what I brought. So
Wow.
you can either finish that or dump it into the dump cup. Okay, and now we have two. The next two flavors are similar, and we're going to see
My eyes are closed again.
how you do. Well, did you empty? You got to empty that.
We're going to make one concoction of all the unfinished sodas afterwards.
gonna
We've
throw
got a
this
waste
again.
cup, and I'm going to put all of
Okay.
my...
This is drink number 2. You don't have to close your eyes because it's just a brown soda.
Okay,
Okay.
this is kind of root beer-ish.
Okay, so what do you think this is?
Let me try it. First off, it's diet.
Yeah.
I can taste. It's got that like metal flavor, like you're drinking some tin.
Okay.
Let me go for a second sip.
Okay, and then let's dump cup that because I want the next flavor kind of plays off of this.
That's
one.
Coke because it's so bad.
Oh, that's terrible.
So
So now you're comparing that drink to this
to
drink.
this,
Yeah.
let's try it. Let's try it.
Okay.
That's Pepsi. I don't know if it's diet. Hold on. I don't know. It doesn't have as much of the drinking metal sort of
Okay.
taste that the other one did.
So the first flavor was a Pepsi Zero.
Oh, I was wrong.
Well, I mean, you were just incorrect. But this is Canadian cherry Pepsi.
Oh, that's why it's bad.
Zero.
Okay. My best friends are from
But
Canada.
then the second one was a zero sugar cherry and cream. So interesting
Okay.
that the addition of a cream flavor significantly changed
yeah.
the flavor. But you didn't get cherry from either one.
And zero sugar usually is a little bit better than diet in terms of like the flavor. So I'm surprised that neither one is diet. They're both zero sugar.
Okay, so this is one of my favorite sodas. Dump your cup. Don't burp. I know you want to burp. Just
All right, I'll dump for now. I've got one in the tank, but let me. I am only half finishing all of these sodas.
Right.
And I'm dumping the remains in one cup, which is going to be a horrendous
This
concoction
is
afterwards.
way clearer than I thought it
This
was.
looks like beer. Is this beer, Terese?
What did you think of the smell?
Well, I already dove in for the taste.
Uh-huh.
Smell is kind of I'm expecting cream soda. It smells more like the mystery Dum Dum suckers that are actually
Okay.
cream soda
I would
flavored.
give you that.
It smells more like that than real cream soda, but it tastes. It's cream soda with something else in there, I would
Do you
say.
get tones of chocolate?
Maybe a little.
Okay.
Maybe a little.
This is an ice cream sundae cream soda.
Oh, yeah, the ice cream is very apparent now. I can definitely taste that.
Right, but I didn't realize how. I thought it was because it's an A&W brand. I thought it was like more like root beer, and I usually only just drink it out of the can.
Yeah.
I've never actually seen it in the cup to realize that it's like actual cream soda.
Yeah.
Which
it's
is,
got a great color, though, too. It doesn't
so
look
knowing that
disgusting.
it's like ice cream soda flavor and it's supposed to have a chocolate flavor, when you drink it now, do you taste chocolate?
Yeah, I taste the sprinkles.
But it's
There's-
like when you know it's supposed to taste like
Yeah.
something. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, that is odd. There are sprinkles on the can, and I really do taste that like sprinkly,
Because
sort of
you
gritty
saw it.
chocolate.
Okay.
There it is.
Sorry. That's the thing.
Oh, this is like the cream soda we just had, only much lighter in color. It's kind of
Yes.
more angelic and
This is like if you were
celestial.
having a fancy party, you would serve
Yeah.
this soda. Maybe swish that around a little. Yeah.
Wow, is that's Sprite? I think it tastes like a Sprite
Really?
with a little more, a little extra pizzazz. It must not be Sprite, judging by your reaction.
Why would I serve you Sprite during like a blind soda challenge taste test? This is ginger ale, but here's the deal: it's Canada Dry from Canada. So does that make it Canada Dry, Canadian Canada
Ooh,
Dry?
That's Canada Wet almost there.
Right?
The double
And
negative.
also, why is it called Canada Dry if it's so wet?
Yeah, I mean, it is a liquid. I feel like Canada Dry, I just expect a dusty can, you know.
Right.
But
Can you
yeah,
dump out your
that's
cup?
pretty good. I will dump my
This is
cup.
one of your favorite sodas in the whole wide world, I
One of
think.
my favorites.
And probably the soda that makes you most jealous when we enjoy the Main and Gable program.
Oh, it can only be one thing. I know just by the color. If you hadn't said that, I would know just by looking at this beautiful turquoise hue that this is a Baja Blast.
Cheers, friends.
Cheers.
To you.
Oh,
But here's the
clinkless.
question. What is the flavor of Baja Blast?
Okay. Well, this will be hopefully a little easier.
Like an actual flavor. You can't say like blue raspberry
Oh,
because
man.
that's not a real thing.
Is that like a watermelon? Hold on, let me go for a second sip.
I never had thought about watermelon.
I'm trying to just close my eyes and imagine what would be in my mouth if there was no Baja Blast there.
Like
you
a
know?
little, almost like maybe a little cantaloupe flavor.
I'm thinking it's a melon of some kind. We got like
Right.
a fruity kind of Hawaiian maybe sort of fruit happening here.
But also like nothing. Baja is like Baja, California.
No, Baja California was named after the Taco Bell beverage.
So do you know what it actually says on here?
What does it say?
What the flavor of Baja Blast is?
What's that?
Tropical lime is how they describe the flavor.
Tropical lime.
Do you get that at all? I get zero lime.
I
don't think
guess I
it
could see
tastes limey. I think it tastes more melony. You're right about that.
More melony.
Not like
Man,
Randy
we
and
love
Mel.
Randy and Mel middays on Family Life from 10 to 2. 10
So
to
the
3.
whole point of this is that this thing that you think tastes a certain way, like for example Baja Blast, if you're really asked what is the flavor of it, it's kind of hard to pinpoint, you know?
Yeah, I'm glad you wove a spiritual lesson into this. It is hard to discern the flavors.
So when I think of scripture and taste, the first scripture that probably comes to mind is taste and see that the Lord is good, right? I have a hard time discerning flavors actually tasting them. For example, the ice cream sundae flavor.
Yeah.
When I said, what does this taste like? You couldn't really pinpoint it. But when I said, do you taste chocolate? And you were like, oh, I taste sprinkles.
Yeah.
It was because you were able to see and you could relate. So I guess if we're going to taste and see that the Lord is good, it's more than just taste. It's like experience the Lord.
Yes.
But also frame of reference. If you'd never had an ice cream sundae, you wouldn't have been
You'd have
able
no
to
idea.
identify what that is. So maybe part of that verse is look at the experience you've had. The Lord is good.
Well, something I've experienced in my own Christian walk is I will compare my story and my testimony and my experience with God to other people's and go, well, God called them to, minister in Kenya, and, well, God gave them this ministry at the local soup kitchen. I must not be following Jesus because my story doesn't look like theirs does. They were all different flavors. There's so many different flavors of Christians out there, too, and you're going to experience God in the way that He shows up in your life. I know it's a completely different direction from the analogy that you were telling,
Well,
but
no,
I think
absolutely.
variety, there's...
Well, and it's interesting that you mentioned comparison, because we'll say like comparison is the thief of joy.
Yes.
And when you compare your life to someone else. But what about when you compare like my faith walk now versus my faith walk then or
Yeah.
my faith walk in the future? Like if you've ever had a mountaintop moment with God and
Mountain Dew moment, perhaps?
if you've had a mountaintop moment with God, but you're not in one right now, it might lead you to believe like, oh, I'm not as valued or loved, but that's just not true. And sometimes you have to look at the whole frame of reference of what you know about God in your life. Even if you're in a valley now, well, if you've been on the mountaintop, it doesn't change the fact that he's a mountaintop dew God just because you're in a valley. God has not changed. Your situation has changed. And God could take that valley moment and turn it into a mountaintop moment.
You're really struggling. So next time you sip a Mountain Dew or a Canada Dry or a Canada Wet or any kind of soda, remember, taste and see that the Lord is good. One last thing, I'm going to drink the horrible
You
sort
are
of
not going to
blood-colored
No, because I drank
concoction
out
we
of
made.
that. Some of that is mine, too.
Well.
You're going to,
Bottoms
Jesse.
up, here we go.
Oh, I can't believe he's doing this. Can't say that on Christian radio.
Thanks for listening. If you liked this episode, you could subscribe, maybe. And if you really liked it, you could always say so by making a gift to Family Life, the ministry this podcast is a part of. Just go to familylife.org and find out more about what we do.
Our producer is Josh Yellen. How could we ever thank you enough? Did you know that Family Life offers a variety of podcasts? Get up to date with Family Life news, including the Noon Report and the 5 o'clock reports, or enjoy some family time with Family Life Kids. There's If That Makes Sense, a conversation for Christians in their 20s. They're all free and on demand at familylife.org/podcast.